Hi man, it's your boy DJ Shishi from Montreal. It's for the Painted Ones.
Hi, welcome. Thank you, by the way.
Thank you for having me, man.
It's pretty cool. This is our first DJ actually.
Oh yeah?
First DJ.
Yeah. First, yeah.
And dancer. And
Yeah.
pretty boy. So, Shishi, tell us about yourself.
Well, I'm from Montreal, origins Sri Lankan, Tamil. Shout out to my Tamil people out there, Basically, I'm a DJ, dancer as well, for fun. Okay, I dance for fun. DJ, side hobby, side hustle. But yeah, I'm out here, grinding, working.
How has it been DJing?
DJing, what's it been, since COVID, so 2-3 years?
Oh shit, okay.
2-3 years.
It's pretty recent.
Yeah, it's a recent, everything was recent, during lockdown.
Yeah.
Just decided to buy a little set in my room and just start playing music, bro. So
What's your specialty in DJing?
specialty, as in what kind of music?
Yeah, what kind of music?
Dancehall, Afrobeat, soca music. I love hip hop and trap, R&B obviously, but I love to go to that dancehall, Afrobeat vibes,
Dance, right?
Yeah, basically. It makes everybody move, right? So that's what I love. So yeah.
Okay, let's say if I give me 5 songs, okay, 4 songs, you transition back to back.
Back to back.
4 songs.
That's a nice question right there. Okay, so let's see. So if you go in the Afrobeat vibes, I would go start last.
Okay, last.
Obviously. Kulosa.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I would go probably to another Burna Boy track, maybe On the Low.
Oh, that's a good song.
Okay. And I'm obviously gonna finish with some Wizkid, bro. That's my favorite artist. So I'll probably finish it up with the mainstream one that everybody knows that made them dance, probably Soko.
Okay, yeah. That's popular.
Yeah, pretty popular, so everybody will dance to it. So yeah,
You're getting the girls involved, so it makes it fun for everyone.
Exactly, yeah.
So DJing, was it more because of you're just curious, or because you just wanted to try, or was it the whole point of it?
So basically, obviously I was always dancing before, and I was always into that dancehall, Afrobeat, music. And during lockdown, I was just, home. I wasn't working at that time because it was lockdown, everybody was home. And I was like, I love music. So I was just looking at DJ equipments on Amazon, just scrolling through it. And I was like, let me just buy this and try it out, And then I was looking at YouTube videos, just how, mix and stuff. And just downloaded Afrobeat, dancehall music. Just try to transition and everything. I was like, okay, this is nice, this is dope. And just, from there, called in my boy Valer. Shout out to Valer. He came in and then I showed him how I do it and stuff. And he was like, yo, you're good. And you should do more and stuff. I was like, okay, let's go.
So you guys are like a duo DJ?
Yeah, basically, man, that's my guy. So he likes to be on the mic. I'm like, yo, why not? I DJ, you be on the MC.
You were on Twitch, you were at clubs, you were at parties, you were doing everything.
Yeah, especially TikTok.
Yes, TikTok.
We started with IG Lives, just for fun, because I was still at the beginning, right? And then TikTok came in super popular.
Yeah.
And then when I started doing lives over there, then everything started to
blow
up really quick. So
imagine.
For sure.
So how about dancing? Where did that come about?
Dancing everything came up through high school, man. So Eco Segunda Mogoya. That's where we're from. Shout out to the people. Mustangs, So how it went out is basically, just the talent show that they do. And then me and Vala, my best friend, so me and him, we just decided to just do a talent show, but for fun, So we just looked on videos on YouTube, hip hop choreos, beginner stuff, right? Went to the dance studio every week, and we just to learn it. And then we did the first year, and everybody liked it, And then we just kept going, out during the summer. We did other shows. We worked at the summer camp, so we performed there too. And then we just started slowly shifting to more dancehall, Afrobeat music. And then we just started learning Afrobeat dancehall and kept doing shows.
Okay. So you're involved heavily in dancing, basically, right?
Yeah, everything, dancing and DJing, everything comes just together, yeah.
That's cool. Yeah. And what's like your favorite memory so far in dancing? Like, what's your best favorite performance?
Favorite performance? Damn, that's a tough question. Because I think, because obviously when I perform with Vala, like every show we do, like we have fun, you know? But one show that I think I did, like, took me to shock, probably is when we went to like tour with Daju. Because that was like the first time we did like in front of a lot of people, like, you know, like in a big like concert type of vibe. And it was just a different experience because you just see bare people in front of you. And that was something that like really hit.
So how was that performing in front of thousands of people? Was it like?
It was just, I was excited the whole time because you just know, like, I don't know, like performing, it's not even about nervous, it's just, you go there and you're having fun, you know, and when you know you have your team and everybody with you performing, like you're just having fun at that point, you know, so that was a great experience, and since then, bro, all we did is just want to perform, like it's...
So how many performances have you done so far?
Yeah, a lot, like, I mean, since I was, 17, 16?
Okay, so it's years off.
Yeah,
a lot of things,
yeah, that's a lot of years. Yeah, it's a lot of performances, but actually, like, me and Vala, when we started, what helped us a lot is like performing to like events from my community, like, you know, like Sri Lankan Tamil community. They do a lot of like shows, like dancing and stuff. So I, Vala, and me, like we used to perform, you know, as SV, you know, that's our crew name, you know. So we used to come and perform. But I brought the dancehall Afrobeat side to my community just to show them different, like, you know, culture and stuff. And since then, everybody loved it in our community, and they just kept asking us to come and perform, and we just had a lot more shows, right? And a lot more practicing, a lot more, you know, just experience. And then from there, meeting other people, made other connections, other like shows, opportunities. Which is
I think shows are a good thing because you make so much connections.
Yeah, and it's important, you know, like if you want to, as an artist, even DJing, the same thing. You just go talk to people, create connections. It's gonna help you throughout the way, you know. So
that's true. So prior to dancing and DJing, was it another art form that you like followed, or is it purely
like
what's a sport? What made you start on this?
To be honest, I don't know. I think maybe more like YouTube videos. I just saw dancing videos and I was like, yo, I want to try this. Let's try it out, you know. And I went and tried it. But like, you know, like my family, like my cousins and everything, they were already into dancing, but like more into like my culture, you know? So I already had like a family base like of dancing. Like my sisters, they all dance, like culture, you know? So I was already around people who were dancing, so it was just like, it was just natural, yeah. It was natural, and then I just went on the different route, like outside of my community, but I still, you know how to, like, I can still dance, like dancing from my community as well, like, you know, so, yeah.
Okay, so the love for it started with basically your family.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so
the family.
Shout out to your family.
Yeah, shout out to my family. You know what it is.
So dancing and DJing. Why did you stay? Why didn't you pursue something else? What's so intriguing with?
Just because I just have so much fun, man. Like, I've never done it where I'm just like, oh, I don't want to do this anymore. It's just like, okay, let's go dance. Okay, we'll go dance. DJ, I like to DJ like just on my own time. Just put my headphones in, put my set, and just start mixing. I just feel, you know, like this helps me. Whatever I'm feeling, if I go DJ or dance, like I just forget everything, you know. Puts in my mind and.
That's your drug.
Yeah, basically, you know. So.
Shit. I mean, that's a drug for everyone, I guess. Like doing art form, if you feel at peace with it, I think that's the best thing to do.
For sure, it's the best thing you can have. If you have something that like puts your mind to rest, and you know, it's like a therapy. Just keep doing it. Some people is going to the gym, you know. Some people is other stuff, you know, art form. I don't know. Maybe you were doing photos, you know. Probably you love it. The same thing for me, you know, DJing or dancing. Same thing, bro. So.
I see that, man.
Yeah.
So if you had to pick, let's say you had to pick one art form for the rest of your life.
Shit.
Which one would you pick?
Fucking hell. Oh.
Like I put you in an island and you have to do this your whole life just to survive.
Just survive, like, are we talking money-wise too, or like?
I mean,
because if it's to survive.
Okay, we'll do both. If you had to pick regardless of the outcome, like money, life, like I think the question would be, would you trade your feet or your hands? Like which one would you, because feet you need dancing
Yeah.
and DJing is your hands. Which one would you rather lose?
Fuck, man. That's a tough question. Nobody actually asked me that question before, so when I think about it, like DJing, obviously you have bigger opportunities, especially, like you can travel but obviously with dancing the same thing, but I feel like dancing is more entertainment purposes. Like I just have fun because I'm dancing with my friends. I'm dancing, like we just have fun. It's just entertainment. It's more like because I never took any classes ever. Never. Like I just dance, like learn by myself. So it sounded like a career in my head. More it's like having fun, entertainment, laughing, dancing. When it comes to DJing, I have more into that like entrepreneur, like business mindset, So if it's to continue, I would probably say DJing because, it has more opportunities. It's like the smarter choice for me and I have fun, so just good.
Okay, so you pick DJing or dancing?
Yeah, that's like a big. Yeah, man, decide on camera, man.
Jeez, okay. Yeah. So, do you have a nickname when it comes to dancing? Because everyone knows you as the Shishi. Is there a name for it?
Well, I mean, me and Bala is SV.
Okay.
Everybody used to rep that name for us, so
cool.
Shout out SV, you know what it is.
So, how long has it been now? You've been doing this dancing 16, 17?
Yeah, so when I was 16, 17, so I started when I was like in end of high school, so Sec 4.
Yeah.
I was 16 probably, now I'm 23? Shit.
Oh shit.
Time flies, man. It's 7 years?
Yeah, 7 years.
Shit, bro.
So I want to know, like, in those 7 years, what's an important lesson that you learned?
7 years, the important lesson?
As a DJ, dancer.
You need to love what you're doing, man. If you don't love what you do, you're just gonna stop. So if you find something that you love and you see yourself doing it for the rest of your life, just go and do it full on. Like, don't think about what other people are thinking about you and what you're doing, what your family is telling you to do, what your friend is telling you to do. If it's something you like, just put your head down and just go straight and follow that goal, because a lot of people, they get distracted with what's around them and not focusing on what they like and what they want to do, right? So that's, for me, like that's advice, like, that people give to me and that I like to give to other people too,
I think that's so important because people are stuck in something they don't like, and at the end of their lives, they're like, shit, I could have, should have.
Exactly, and you don't want to be in that situation. And it's a lot of things, like people are just like scared of taking the risk to go full out in what they want to do. And this is what we're being taught, to be safe and not take the risk, So I think that's important. Just don't be scared, just go full on. If you believe, you will succeed,
100%, I believe in that. And it's important because I hope the next generation understand that do something you love rather than working a job you fucking hate.
Exactly.
I don't think I'd be comfortable doing what I'm doing now my whole life.
Exactly, because it's many years to come, and if you don't like what you're doing, it's just gonna be miserable and like just regret it. And regret is the worst feeling ever, So that's also part of the whole thing.
Yeah, I think I don't know, I can't even imagine myself on my deathbed, like when I'm like 90 or 100 years old, like, fuck, I should have done that. It's a bad feeling to think about,
Exactly.
And I think as long as we're young, we have all this like energy, all this motivation, I think we should pursue what we want to really do.
And just like age, like the 20s is the years where you want to explore and find what you like to do, because when you get older, you're just gonna be like, damn, like I don't have much time, I have to do this, I have to provide, I have to get like money and everything, right? So you don't have the time to think about exploring stuff. But now, like when you're younger, this is the time where you have to really think about what I want to do. Is this really worth it? Do I like it? Is it gonna help me throughout the years? So that's why you have to think about it.
And if you fail, at least you tried.
But you're still young, so you still have time. It's like, so you don't have to think about it. Like,
talking about like failures and obstacles, what's like one moment you're like, oh shit, like a scary moment in your life? Doesn't matter, artist, as a person in general, like what was the one scariest moment in your life that really changed your whole life?
I think really it's like the time, man.
Yeah.
Like time management. Because you realize that if you don't have, like, for example, if you go to school and you go to work and you want to work on these side hustles, like, there isn't a lot of hours in a day to be able to do everything, right? So what really hit me, it's like, what do you want to, like, because if you don't have the time, how can you pursue and, like, keep going, right? So when you don't have time, you don't become consistent. And when you don't become consistent, you're losing content, you're losing, you know, like, I guess maybe views or followers, people like following you and your craft and everything. So everything for me, it's like, what hit me really is like not having the time to do stuff. And that's where you have to realize that, okay, like, why am I not having enough time to do this or that? Is it because I'm just staying in bed loafing? Or like, you know, so it's really time management and just the certain hours where you're not doing anything, just take it to do something regarding your business or side hustle. You know, every time of the day it's important that you take it to, it's a lot of like mental like strength that you need, because definitely people just want to relax sometimes. But personally, I realize that I'm more productive when I'm doing a lot of things during the day. So like if I have a lot of time in my hand where I'm not doing anything, then I get more and more lazy because you're just so used to staying home or just staying in bed, just going to work, coming back home, just like, you know?
Productivity keeps you motivated, right? For you.
Exactly. So if I'm not doing something,
just lazy.
Like, lazy, you know. What I realize the most is when I'm like always doing something, going to the gym, coming home, going to work, coming home, working on DJ, coming home, like, you know, always doing something. It's really it's like a routine. So it just keeps going and you're not even gonna feel anything, right? You're just gonna be working. And then time flies, but you're still going somewhere, right? So
yeah, I feel like that is important too. Like a lot of artists think, oh, I'm not busy in my craft, but if you're busy with other things like the gym, doing other important work, I think that makes your mind even creative, makes you go even rolling and all that. And so yeah, I think you have a good point of time management too.
Yeah, I feel like, you know, a lot of people these days is really time.
Yeah.
And being consistent too.
That's hard.
Consistent, like, I know you're an artist, I'm an artist, like, being consistent is the hardest part of the whole thing, you know? Because, you know, you want to do this, you have so much ideas, but finding the time to do it and being consistent about it is what really is the hardest part of being an artist, I guess, in my opinion. Maybe some people would say other, but for me, personally, I think, you know, time and being consistent is the hardest part of the whole thing, you know?
Shit. Yo, Shishi, you're fucking wise. And with that wiseness, what's like one, so to describe it, if you were to describe your experience as an artist, as a person, in one word, what would it be?
Me, myself?
Yeah.
Shit.
In one word.
In one word? Shit, that's a tough question. As one word, I would say, because there's a lot of things I could say, but I would probably say just happiness. Because to be honest, everything leads to happiness, you know? Like if I love DJing and I'm just going to a party and I'm DJing, I'm having fun. So at the end of the night, I'm not gonna be like, oh, what the fuck, or whatever. I'm just gonna be happy because I had fun. And then same thing with dancing, I'm gonna go to a dance practice, I'm seeing my friends, I'm gonna practice, I'll have fun. Change, like whatever I'm feeling that day, if when I go in and see my friends, I'm dancing with them, or I'm going home, I'm DJing, I'm still happy. So I would say, like, me as an artist, like, happiness is like the big, you know, the big word that describes everything, you know?
Yeah. If you're not happy with what you do, I don't think there's a point of doing it.
Yeah.
So,
as we said, yeah.
I get it.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Shit. Is that one thing people lack, you think? Is it happiness that?
I don't know though, like, maybe, I mean, because it's really rare that you see people fully being invested in their business if they don't like it, you know? Most of, like, I imagine you do photos, obviously you love to take photos, you wouldn't be doing it if, you know, it doesn't make you happy, but maybe, like, I don't know, man, like, that's actually a good question, because happiness, it's really, everybody has their own way of happiness, right? So it's hard to describe what's happiness to someone and what's for someone else, you know? So I don't know how you would describe happiness for yourself.
No one knows. I know what makes me happy, but like, I can't really describe what happiness.
Yeah, but you would say, for example, photos, does that make you happy? You know?
100%.
Yeah, so I guess maybe that word I said is everybody has it, you know? But for me, if I wasn't happy, I wouldn't be doing it.
Just like 100%.
And not only just DJing or dancing makes me happy, it's what's around it, you know? The people that I meet, the people who's around it, you know, my friends, just the environment where I'm in, like maybe a party or whatever it is, dancing, a show, seeing a lot of people just smiling and having fun, seeing what you do, just brings you happiness, right? So.
Sure, you're right, man.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Does V make you happy?
V? Obviously he makes me happy, but that's my brother. That's obviously.
That's cute, yeah.
Yeah, bro, that friendship is you don't have those type of friendships, man.
100%, it's hard to find, man.
Hard to find, man. I'm grateful, thankful, everything. God bless.
Y'all ride or dies, yeah.
For sure.
just to say smiling in the back of the camera, right?
Yeah. Not just in the back, you're just like cheesing.
So so what's next as a person? What's next for you?
Now I'm just in my grinding phase, bro. I've been, since summer, you know, I've been like really like, not ghost, but you know, just working on a lot of things. But from now on, everything's just gonna go up, man. Yeah, just have a lot of plans, a lot of things coming up, working on it. So
Sharing a bit, or what's next?
I'd rather keep it as a secret, you know? But y'all will see soon enough, you know? It's a lot of things I'm working on. Not just DJing, not just dancing, everything in my life. Everything is just going in a nice slope, like just upwards. I'm just being patient and working hard, and we'll see how it goes, man. Like, yeah.
And I think we're all excited about what's coming. I hope we get more parties. I'm trying to see you DJ, bro.
We gotta do like the To the Moon Part 2. To the moon. Those who were there knows.
Actually, not a lot of people know about it, so that's fun.
I actually have a lot of people, you know, they were waiting for us to do one, so I guess we gotta maybe plan something out.
Let's see, bro. So, fuck. It's kind of cool that I actually appreciate that you went through like two different art forms, right? Like dancing and DJing.
Yeah.
Right? Is there a third art form you would like to try?
Producing music. Because I actually started to just learn the basic, like, you know, just for myself, just to learn, right? And more to like producing, like, for example, Afrobeat and those type of music, because that's what I like. I didn't work more on it, but I know, like, I just started the basics. You know, I did already try to do like a beat by myself just to see how it is, and it's dope. It's just that I think I want to focus more on what I have first before starting something else, you know? So really want to focus on the DJing part, build. But producing is something I would be down to try, you know?
I think you'll learn a lot from Montreal too.
Yeah.
There's so much artists to look at.
So many artists in Montreal, man.
I can think about like Classified, I can think about K-Tronada. Those are my top two from Montreal.
There's so many artists in Montreal. It's just that in Montreal, you know, it's just like, it's not hard to make it, but it's just, I feel like Montreal has a lot of artists that people just don't know about, you know, hidden artists.
What's missing in Montreal?
I think more like support. I don't think Montreal supports a lot of the artists, local artists enough, you know? Like, I know so many artists I've met, and there's so much talent in them, and they don't, because in Montreal, I feel like you either need a lot of money or you need clout. I feel like it's the two things that helps someone be up there, right? If you have the money, you have the chance to build your business, to be as an artist and build faster. If you have clout, it's easier as well, because a lot of people know you get the connections, and you keep moving. If you don't have both, which a lot of artists that are talented don't have, it's even more harder. And I don't feel like Montreal is a city that helps a lot, but I feel like if Montreal was actually a city that was promoting a lot of their artists, local artists, I think Montreal will be somewhere else, man.
Well, there's not a saying, but there's a thing. If, let's say, a local artist makes it big in the States, people will start supporting other artists. Which people don't support the people here, and people support outside of here.
Yeah. Or once they make it. Once they make it, they're like, yeah, he's from the city, start repping the city. But they didn't care when he was, here working his ass off, or, they knew him, they know what he was doing, but they didn't want to support him because he's not there, right? So it's the maybe the part that sucks, maybe about the city, but slowly, maybe we'll start changing, and maybe who knows?
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, for sure. We'll see how it goes, in the next couple of years.
So Montreal's missing just support in general.
Yeah, support in general. I mean, it's getting better. I'm seeing way more people like supporting local artists, which is good. I just think we need maybe push it more to help the people who has a lot of potential to go there, right? So, yeah.
And so, with younger generation, like younger artists coming up, what advice would you give them?
Younger generations, I mean, just work hard, man. Like, don't let anyone stop you from what you're doing, right? So as I said, like the noise around you, just ignore it and just keep going. If you want something, just go get it. Work your ass out, because nothing's gonna be handed to you, all right? If you don't put in the work, if you don't work every day, and on your craft, on how to build the connections, the way you speak to people, the way you express yourself and you present yourself, all of that is important for your business, no matter where you are, it's important. As a DJ, if I go to a party and I'm not DJing, I'm still gonna present myself in a good way, professional way, because there's promoters. They're gonna look at you and be like, he is professional, even if he's goes to a party. Same thing with you. When you go to maybe an event, they know you're an artist, they see that you speak well, you express yourself well, and you're professional, it's gonna build connection. You can start growing, right? So the younger generation, all they have to do is just really work on their craft and just work on themselves as a person, how to be professional, how to, be in an environment with other artists, right? So that's what's gonna help you boom, Yeah.
So what do you think Montreal, the younger generation, have a chance with TikTok, with Instagram?
I mean, we have everything to succeed, and there's a lot of people succeeding with just starting to do TikToks with weird shit, and they're blowing up. So if you work hard on your craft and you're using the platforms you have, nothing can stop you. You just have to be smart with what you're doing and how you're doing it. And I'm not saying this just for them, same thing for me. I know what I have to do, but maybe I've been, lacking for the last couple months. So if we were consistent, everybody would be able to make it, It's just being productive and working hard. That's it.
Yeah, I feel you. So we talked about art, we talked about everything, we talked about business. I want to know, what's your definition of art?
Art?
What is art?
Damn, you're giving me those questions are making me think. So art, man, let me, how can I put this, man? Art, it's probably, to me, it's creativity. It's whatever you have, you just create something out of nothing, So it could be dancing, doing a choreo, you're creating something out of nothing. For music, just creating choreo. DJing, creativity, mixing music. So you want to mix a music to another, how are you going to mix from one song to another? It's creativity. Same thing for pictures. You want to have those angles, those backgrounds, So every artist have, being an artist is really creativity. That's what, for me, it is, So, yeah.
So I like that answer. Pretty different from everyone else. One more question. We're gonna end it here.
Yeah.
Who would you want us to interview? There was maybe 5 people.
5 people?
Anyone.
And is it only artists or? Doesn't matter. Voilà. Shout out to Voilà. Definitely Prince. My guy, I dance for him too, so great artist. I would have said Gons, but you know, we already know Gons. Other artists, let me think about it. Like I don't really have names on my head like this.
But Valas and Prince will be you.
My guys, you know, for sure I think they will give a lot of, you know, knowledge to the people, you know, what they have to say about artists and everything. So I think, yeah, for sure.
Alright, cool. Yo, thank you so much.
And no
Appreciate
problem.
you for this.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Yo, peace.
Peace, man. Take care. And subscribe, follow Painted Ones. I already know.